Hello, this is from KidsNNeurons channel, and oh my friends, have I got a treat for you. But before we start, hit that like and subscribe button to follow us for more fun and educational videos. Today, we're diving headfirst into the most fantastical realm imaginable, the magical world beneath the waves. Just imagine, my friends, a world teeming with more colors than a flamboyant peacock's tail, creatures more bizarre and wonderful than you could ever dream up, and secrets whispered on currents older than time itself. Intrigued? Of course you are. We're about to embark on a journey of discovery, a grand adventure into a realm where sunlight dances and shimmers through turquoise depths, where coral reefs bloom in a riot of color, and where creatures of every imaginable shape and size flit, glide, and dance through their watery kingdom. Fasten your metaphorical diving helmets, my dears, and prepare to be amazed. We're off to explore the hidden wonders of the deep blue sea. This, my friends, is no ordinary dip in the ocean. This is a one-hour spectacle, a celebration of the extraordinary, a glimpse into a realm that will leave you utterly spellbound. So are you ready to plunge into the big blue? Excellent, let's dive in. Now close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourselves here with me. We're sinking slowly through warm, crystal-clear water. Sunlight filters down from above, painting shimmering patterns on the sandy bottom. Schools of tiny silver fish dart past like quicksilver, and a graceful sea turtle glides effortlessly through the water, its ancient eyes filled with wisdom. Can you feel it? The gentle sway of the current, the coolness of the water against your skin, the sense of peace and tranquility that only the ocean can provide. This, my darlings, is what it feels like to be truly immersed in the underwater world, to be surrounded by the sights and sounds of a realm that is both alien and utterly captivating. Down here, gravity loses its hold, and we're free to float and explore as we please. Every twist and turn reveals something new and exciting, from the smallest, most delicate seahorse to the largest, most magnificent whale. It's a world of endless wonder, a place where reality surpasses even the most fantastical fairy tale. But this is no time for daydreaming. We've got an hour to explore, and there's so much to see and learn. The ocean, my dears, is no barren wasteland. Oh no, it's positively teeming with life. From the sun-drenched surface to the deepest, darkest trenches, life finds a way. It's a constant dance of predator and prey, of symbiosis and competition, all playing out against a backdrop of breathtaking beauty. Think of it, my darlings. Gigantic whales, larger than any creature to ever walk the earth, share these waters with microscopic plankton, the very foundation of the ocean's food chain. Sharks, those magnificent apex predators, patrol the reefs, ensuring the delicate balance of life remains intact. And oh, the fish. Fish of every imaginable shape, size, and color flit through coral gardens and seaweed forests. There are fish that look like they're wearing lipstick, fish that can change their sex at will, and fish that can even walk on land. It's a veritable fashion parade down here, and everyone's invited. But the ocean is much more than just a collection of fascinating creatures. It's a complex and interconnected ecosystem, where every plant, every animal, every drop of water plays a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of life. Now let's talk about beauty, shall we? The kind of beauty that takes your breath away and leaves you in awe. Because, darlings, the underwater world is nothing short of a living, breathing work of art, a masterpiece crafted by nature itself. Imagine a painter's palette dipped in every color imaginable, from the most vibrant reds and oranges to the coolest blues and greens, each hue more stunning than the last. Now imagine that palette splashed across a canvas of unimaginable size and scope, stretching as far as the eye can see. That, my friends, is the ocean, a vast expanse teeming with life and color. Coral reefs, those underwater cities of life, explode in a riot of color, each coral a unique and vibrant piece of the puzzle. Delicate sea fans sway in the current, their translucent tentacles reaching for passing plankton, creating a mesmerizing dance. Fish, adorned in stripes, spots, and patterns that would put a fashion designer to shame, dart in and out of their coral homes, each one more dazzling than the last. And then there are the jellyfish, those pulsating bioluminescent beauties that drift through the water like living lava lamps, glowing softly in the dark depths. Some are as small as your fingernail, while others are larger than a human. Their diversity is truly astounding. They're a mesmerizing sight, these ethereal creatures, a testament to the boundless creativity of nature, floating gracefully in their watery realm. But the beauty of the ocean runs deeper than just its visual splendor. It's a complex, interconnected world. It's in the intricate dance of life, the delicate balance of the ecosystem, where every movement has a purpose. The way that every creature, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, plays a vital role in the grand scheme of things, contributing to the harmony of the underwater world. Now, darlings, as we've already established, the ocean is positively teeming with life. But of all the creatures that call this watery world home, perhaps none are as diverse and fascinating as the fish. They come in all shapes and sizes, from the tiniest minnow to the mighty marlin, each one uniquely adapted to survive and thrive in its own particular corner of the ocean. Some fish, like the sleek and speedy tuna, are built for speed, chasing down their prey with lightning-fast reflexes. Others, like the flatfish, are masters of camouflage, blending seamlessly into the seabed to ambush unsuspecting prey. And then there are the fish that rely on sheer weirdness to survive, sporting spines, spots, and even bioluminescent lures to attract mates or deter predators. It's a veritable circus down here, and the fish are the stars of the show. So buckle up, my dears, as we dive into the fascinating world of fish and discover the secrets to their success. Prepare to be amazed by the sheer ingenuity and diversity of these underwater acrobats. After all, my dears, when it comes to surviving in the ocean, it's all about finding your niche and making a splash. Let's start our fishy adventure with a little perspective, shall we? The ocean is home to fish of all sizes, from the teeny-tiny dwarf pygmy goby, which is smaller than a grain of rice, to the colossal whale shark, which can grow to be longer than a double-decker bus. Now imagine that, my darlings, a creature larger than a bus, gliding gracefully through the water, its massive mouth agape, filtering tiny plankton from the water. It's a sight that makes you realize just how vast and extraordinary the ocean truly is. And then there's the speed demon of the sea, the sailfish, which can reach speeds of up to 70 miles per hour. That's faster than a cheetah, my dears. Can you imagine anything moving that quickly underwater? It's a blur of shimmering scales and pure, unadulterated speed. But size and speed aren't everything in the underwater world. Sometimes it's the smallest and most unassuming creatures that have the most remarkable stories to tell. Take the clownfish, for example. This little orange and white fish, made famous by a certain animated film, is a master of adaptation. You see, clownfish live in a symbiotic relationship with sea anemones, those beautiful but deadly creatures that resemble underwater flowers. Now, sea anemones are armed with stinging tentacles that can paralyze and kill fish, but the clownfish has developed a special mucus coating that makes it immune to the anemone's sting. This allows the clownfish to live safely within the anemone's tentacles, protected from predators. But that's not all, my friends. The clownfish also helps to keep the anemone clean and even brings it food. It's a perfect example of symbiosis, where two creatures work together for mutual benefit. And here's a fascinating tidbit. Clownfish are all born male. If the female of the group dies, the dominant male will actually transform into a female to take her place. How extraordinary is that? The ocean is full of surprises. Now let's talk about a fish that's as colorful as a rainbow and just as important to the health of the coral reef, the parrotfish. These fish are named for their beak-like mouths, which they use to scrape algae off of coral reefs. Imagine, my dears, a fish with teeth so strong that it can actually grind up coral. The parrotfish ingests the coral along with the algae and then excretes the indigestible coral as sand. That's right, friends. Some of that beautiful white sand you see on tropical beaches is actually parrotfish poop. But more importantly, the parrotfish's grazing helps to keep the coral reef healthy by preventing algae from overgrowing and smothering the coral. They're like the gardeners of the reef, ensuring that this delicate ecosystem thrives. And did I mention how colorful they are? Parrotfish come in a dazzling array of colors and patterns, from bright blues and greens to vibrant oranges and yellows. They're like living jewels, adding to the kaleidoscopic beauty of the coral reef. Now let's move on to a fish that's a master of disguise, the flounder. These flatfish are experts at blending into the seabed, making them practically invisible to both predators and prey. Imagine, my dears, lying on the ocean floor, perfectly camouflaged, waiting patiently for an unsuspecting fish to swim by. That's the life of a flounder. They have the remarkable ability to change the color and pattern of their skin to match their surroundings. And here's the really clever part. Flounders are born with eyes on either side of their head, like a normal fish. But as they grow, one eye migrates to the other side of their head, so that both eyes are on the same side, facing upwards. This allows them to lie flat on the seafloor and still see what's going on around them. It's a remarkable adaptation, wouldn't you say? The flounder is a testament to the ingenuity of nature, proving that even the most bizarre-looking creatures can be perfectly adapted to their environment. Now, for a fish that's as cute as it is dangerous, we have the pufferfish. These adorable little fish are known for their ability to inflate themselves into a ball when threatened. Imagine, my friends, a fish suddenly puffing itself up to several times its normal size. It's quite a sight to behold. The pufferfish accomplishes this feat by gulping down water or air, depending on whether it's above or below the surface. But here's the kicker. Many species of pufferfish contain a deadly toxin called tetrodotoxin, which is one of the most potent poisons known to man. This toxin is found in the pufferfish's internal organs, making it a dangerous meal for any predator foolish enough to try. The pufferfish's prickly defense is a reminder that even the smallest and seemingly most defenseless creatures have ways of protecting themselves in the wild. It's a dangerous world out there, my friends, and it pays to be prepared. Welcome, my dears, to the realm of the ocean's titans. Today, we shift our focus to the larger creatures that roam the deep blue. These majestic beings are not only awe-inspiring in their size and power, but also play crucial roles in the marine ecosystem. From the colossal blue whale to the enigmatic hammerhead shark, each of these giants has a story to tell. Imagine, if you will, the vastness of the ocean, stretching out in every direction. Now picture these magnificent creatures gliding through the water, their massive forms moving with a grace that belies their size. It's a spectacle unlike any other, a testament to the wonders of the natural world. These giants are not just impressive in their physical presence, but also in their ecological importance. They help maintain the balance of marine life, ensuring the health and vitality of the ocean. As we explore their lives and behaviors, you'll see how interconnected our world truly is. So prepare yourselves for an adventure into the lives of the ocean's giants. We'll uncover fascinating facts, dispel myths, and gain a deeper appreciation for these incredible creatures. Let's dive in, shall we? First up on our journey is the blue whale, the largest animal to have ever lived on Earth. These magnificent creatures are truly a wonder of the natural world. These gentle giants can grow up to 100 feet long and weigh as much as 200 tons. That's the equivalent of about 33 elephants. Imagine the sheer size and presence of such an animal. Despite their enormous size, blue whales feed primarily on tiny shrimp-like creatures called krill. It's fascinating how such a massive being relies on such small prey for sustenance. Every day, a blue whale can consume up to 4 tons of krill. That's an astonishing amount of food, showcasing their incredible appetite and the abundance of krill in the ocean. They do this by taking in massive gulps of water and filtering out the krill using baleen plates in their mouths. These baleen plates act like a sieve, trapping the krill while expelling the water. It's a sight to behold, my dears, watching these behemoths feed with such precision and efficiency. Their feeding behavior is a marvel of nature's engineering, but it's not just their size that makes blue whales remarkable. Their grace and elegance in the water are equally captivating. Their songs, which can be heard over vast distances, are one of the most complex forms of communication in the animal kingdom. These vocalizations are both haunting and beautiful. Scientists believe these vocalizations play a crucial role in mating and navigation. They help blue whales find each other across the vast expanses of the ocean. Blue whales are also known for their long migrations, traveling thousands of miles between feeding grounds in the polar regions and breeding grounds in the tropics. These journeys are epic in scale. These journeys are a testament to their endurance and adaptability, and they remind us of the incredible challenges these creatures face in their daily lives. The blue whale story is one of survival and resilience in the vast, ever-changing ocean. Next, we turn our attention to the killer whale, or orca, one of the ocean's most formidable predators. With their striking black and white coloration and impressive hunting skills, killer whales are both beautiful and deadly. They can be found in oceans all around the world, from the icy waters of the Arctic to the temperate seas of the Pacific. Killer whales are highly social animals, living in groups called pods. These pods are often made up of family members, and they exhibit complex social behaviors, including cooperative hunting. Imagine, my dears, a group of orcas working together to corral a school of fish or take down a large marine mammal. It's a display of intelligence and teamwork that is truly remarkable. But orcas are not just hunters, they are also highly playful and curious. They have been observed riding waves, playing with kelp, and even interacting with humans. Their intelligence and adaptability make them one of the most fascinating creatures in the ocean. It's important to remember, however, that killer whales face many threats in the wild, including pollution, loss of prey, and habitat destruction. Protecting these magnificent animals is crucial to ensuring the health of our oceans. Section 4. Gentle Giants, the humpback whale. Now, let's meet the humpback whale, known for its acrobatic displays and haunting songs. These majestic creatures are a sight to behold, captivating the hearts of many who encounter them. These whales can grow up to 60 feet long and weigh around 40 tons. Their immense size is matched by their grace and agility in the water. Despite their size, humpbacks are incredibly agile, often breaching the surface and slapping the water with their fins in a behavior known as lobtailing. This spectacular display is both a form of communication and a way to dislodge parasites. Humpback whales are also famous for their complex songs, which can last for hours and travel great distances underwater. These songs are a symphony of the ocean, echoing through the deep blue. These songs are believed to play a role in mating, with males singing to attract females. The intricate melodies are unique to each whale, showcasing their individuality. Each population of humpbacks has its own unique song, which changes and evolves over time. This cultural transmission of songs is a fascinating aspect of their behavior. One of the most fascinating aspects of humpback whale behavior is their feeding technique known as bubble net feeding. This cooperative strategy is a testament to their intelligence and social nature. In this cooperative strategy, a group of whales will swim in a circle, blowing bubbles to create a net that traps fish. This ingenious method ensures a successful hunt for the entire group. The whales then swim upward with their mouths open, capturing large quantities of prey in one go. This synchronized movement is a marvel of nature. Humpback whales undertake long migrations, traveling from cold feeding grounds to warm breeding grounds. These migrations are among the longest of any mammal. These journeys can span thousands of miles, showcasing the endurance and resilience of these gentle giants. Their ability to navigate such vast distances is truly remarkable. Protecting their migratory routes and feeding grounds is essential for the conservation of humpback whales. Ensuring their survival means preserving the delicate balance of our ocean ecosystems. Section 5. The Enigmatic Sperm Whale. Dive with me, dear readers, into the mysterious world of the sperm whale. These deep-diving giants are known for their large, box-shaped heads and impressive diving abilities. Sperm whales can hold their breath for up to 90 minutes and dive to depths of over 3,000 feet in search of their favorite prey squid. The sperm whale's head contains a substance called spermaceti, which was once highly valued by whalers for use in oil lamps and cosmetics. Today, these magnificent creatures are protected, allowing us to marvel at their natural beauty rather than exploit them for their resources. Sperm whales are also known for their powerful clicks and echolocation abilities, which they use to navigate the dark ocean depths and locate prey. These clicks are among the loudest sounds produced by any animal and can be heard miles away. Living in social units called pods, sperm whales exhibit strong social bonds and cooperative behaviors. They are often seen caring for each other's young and working together to protect the pod from threats. These social structures are a testament to the intelligence and complexity of sperm whale society. Section 6. Sharks, Guardians of the Ocean. Let's now turn our attention to the ocean's most misunderstood inhabitants, sharks. These incredible creatures have been around for over 400 million years, long before the dinosaurs roamed the earth. Despite their fearsome reputation, sharks play a vital role in maintaining the health of marine ecosystems. Sharks come in a variety of shapes and sizes, from the tiny dwarf lantern shark, which is only about 8 inches long, to the enormous whale shark, which can grow up to 40 feet. Each species has unique adaptations that allow it to thrive in its particular environment. As apex predators, sharks help regulate the populations of other marine animals, ensuring a balanced and healthy ecosystem. By preying on the sick and weak, they prevent the spread of disease and maintain the genetic health of their prey populations. Unfortunately, many shark species are now threatened by overfishing, habitat destruction, and the demand for shark fin soup. It's crucial that we work to protect these incredible creatures and the vital roles they play in our oceans. One of the most iconic shark species is the great white shark. Known for its size, power, and sharp teeth, the great white is often portrayed as a fearsome predator. However, these sharks are more than just their reputation. They are fascinating creatures with complex behaviors. Great whites can grow up to 20 feet long and weigh over 5,000 pounds. They are known for their powerful jaws, which can exert a bite force of over 4,000 pounds per square inch. This makes them highly effective hunters, capable of taking down large prey such as seals and sea lions. But great white sharks are not mindless eating machines. They are intelligent and curious animals, often investigating their surroundings and displaying social behaviors. They have been observed engaging in play, such as tossing kelp around or interacting with other sharks. While great whites are apex predators, they are also vulnerable to threats such as overfishing and habitat loss. Protecting these magnificent sharks is essential to preserving the delicate balance of marine ecosystems. Now let's explore the unique and fascinating world of the hammerhead shark. With their distinctive hammer-shaped heads, these sharks are easily recognizable and have intrigued scientists and ocean lovers alike. The hammerhead's unusual head shape, known as a cephalofoil, provides several advantages, It allows for improved sensory perception, giving the shark a wider field of vision and enhanced ability to detect prey. The cephalofoil also aids in maneuverability, allowing hammerheads to make sharp turns and movements. Hammerhead sharks are known for their social behavior, often forming large schools during the day. These schools can consist of hundreds of individuals, creating a mesmerizing sight as they glide through the water in unison. At night, the sharks disperse to hunt individually. Despite their formidable appearance, hammerhead sharks are generally not aggressive towards humans. They primarily feed on fish, squid, and crustaceans. However, like many shark species, they are threatened by overfishing and habitat loss, making conservation efforts essential. Next, we meet the gentle giants of the sea whale sharks. These enormous creatures, the largest fish in the ocean, can grow up to 40 feet long and weigh as much as 20 tons. Despite their size, whale sharks are filter feeders, consuming plankton and small fish by swimming with their mouths wide open. Whale sharks are known for their distinctive pattern of white spots and stripes, which is unique to each individual, much like a human fingerprint. These gentle giants are often found in warm, tropical waters where they migrate to follow plankton blooms. One of the most remarkable aspects of whale shark behavior is their feeding technique. By swimming close to the surface with their mouths open, they filter large quantities of water, capturing tiny organisms with specialized structures in their gills. It's a slow and graceful process, a stark contrast to the frenzied feeding of many other marine animals. Despite their gentle nature, whale sharks face significant threats from overfishing, bycatch, and habitat degradation. Protecting these magnificent creatures and their habitats is crucial for the health of our oceans. Section 10. Manta rays, the ocean's flying marvels. Now, let's glide gracefully into the world of manta rays, the ocean's flying marvels. These elegant creatures are known for their large, wing-like pectoral fins, which they use to fly through the water with mesmerizing grace. Manta rays can have wingspans of up to 23 feet, making them some of the largest rays in the ocean. Manta rays are filter feeders, much like whale sharks, and they primarily consume plankton and small fish. They are often seen performing acrobatic leaps out of the water, a behavior that remains a mystery to scientists. Some believe it may be a form of communication, while others think it could be a way to rid themselves of parasites. One of the most fascinating aspects of manta rays is their intelligence. They have the largest brain-to-body ratio of any fish, and they exhibit complex behaviors, such as forming social bonds and recognizing themselves in mirrors. These attributes make them one of the most intriguing creatures in the ocean. Manta rays face many threats, including fishing, habitat loss, and pollution. Conservation efforts are crucial to protecting these magnificent animals and ensuring that future generations can marvel at their beauty and grace. Section 11. Ocean sunfish, the bizarre behemoth. Next, we encounter one of the ocean's most bizarre and fascinating creatures, the ocean sunfish, also known as the mola mola. These strange-looking fish are the heaviest bony fish in the world, with some individuals weighing over 2,000 pounds. They have a distinctive, flattened body shape and can grow up to 10 feet long. Ocean sunfish are known for their unusual behavior of basking near the surface, often lying on their sides. This behavior is thought to help them regulate their body temperature and allow birds to pick off parasites from their skin. It's a curious sight, my dears, to see these massive fish calmly floating near the surface, soaking up the sun. Despite their size, ocean sunfish are gentle giants, feeding primarily on jellyfish and other soft-bodied organisms. They have a unique way of moving through the water, using a combination of their long dorsal and anal fins to propel themselves in a graceful, undulating motion. Ocean sunfish face threats from fishing, bycatch, and habitat loss. Protecting these bizarre and intriguing creatures is essential to preserving the diversity and wonder of our oceans. Section 12. The importance of large marine creatures. As we delve into the lives of these magnificent giants, it's crucial to understand their importance in the ocean ecosystem. Large marine creatures, such as whales, sharks, and manta rays, play vital roles in maintaining the health and balance of marine environments. For example, whales contribute to the nutrient cycle through their feeding and migration patterns. As they travel between feeding and breeding grounds, they distribute nutrients throughout the ocean, promoting the growth of phytoplankton, which forms the base of the marine food web. Sharks, as apex predators, help regulate the populations of other marine animals, ensuring a balanced ecosystem. By preying on the sick and weak, they prevent the spread of disease and maintain the genetic health of their prey populations. Manta rays and whale sharks, as filter feeders, play a crucial role in controlling plankton populations, preventing harmful algal blooms that can disrupt marine ecosystems. Each of these giants, in their unique way, contributes to the health and vitality of the ocean. Our journey through the world of the ocean's giants brings us to an important message: the need for conservation. These magnificent creatures face numerous threats, including overfishing, habitat destruction, pollution, and climate change. Protecting them is essential for the health of our oceans and the planet as a whole. There are many ways we can help safeguard these incredible animals. Supporting sustainable fishing practices, reducing plastic waste, and advocating for marine protected areas are just a few steps we can take. Education and awareness are also crucial, helping people understand the importance of these creatures and the challenges they face. By working together, we can ensure that these giants of the deep continue to thrive, inspiring wonder and awe in future generations. Let's cherish and protect the beauty and diversity of our oceans, for they are truly one of the greatest treasures of our planet. Now, my darlings, we've met the fishes, both big and small, and admired the sheer majesty of the ocean's giants. But the underwater world holds even more wonders for those curious enough to look closer. We're about to delve into the realm of the curious and the strange, where creatures seem almost otherworldly in their adaptations and behaviors. Imagine, if you will, animals that can change color and shape in the blink of an eye, creatures that navigate using starlight and the Earth's magnetic field, and beings that possess the remarkable ability to regenerate lost limbs. This, my dears, is the magic of the deep brought to life. We'll encounter creatures with more arms than a chandelier, others that glow with an ethereal light, and some that seem to defy the very laws of nature. Get ready, my darlings, because things are about to get truly extraordinary. Are you ready to meet the ocean's most fascinating oddballs? Then hold on to your hats, my darlings, and prepare to be amazed. First up in our parade of the peculiar are the octopuses, those masters of disguise and intelligence. These 8-armed wonders are like something out of a science fiction novel, with their bulbous heads, large, intelligent eyes, and uncanny ability to change color and texture in the blink of an eye. Imagine, my dears, being able to blend seamlessly into your surroundings, becoming practically invisible to both predators and prey. That's the octopus's stock in trade. Their skin contains specialized cells called chromatophores, which are filled with pigment and controlled by muscles. By contracting and relaxing these muscles, the octopus can change its color and pattern in an instant. But their camouflage skills don't end there, my dears. Oh no, octopuses can also change the texture of their skin, mimicking the bumpy surface of a rock or the smooth curves of a seashell. It's a truly remarkable adaptation, making them masters of disguise in the underwater world. And if their camouflage fails, octopuses have another trick up their 8 sleeves. They can squirt ink. This ink cloud not only confuses predators, but also dulls their sense of smell, giving the octopus a chance to make a swift getaway. Clever, aren't they? But camouflage and ink squirting are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to octopus ingenuity. These creatures are incredibly intelligent, with problem-solving abilities that rival those of some mammals. They've been observed opening jars, navigating mazes, and even using tools. In one famous experiment, an octopus named Otto learned to short-circuit the lights in his tank by squirting water at the bulb. Can you imagine the mischief these creatures could get up to if they had opposable thumbs? Octopuses are also masters of escape, able to squeeze their bodies through incredibly small spaces. There have been cases of octopuses escaping from their tanks in aquariums, only to be found later in neighboring tanks, having apparently gone for a midnight stroll. And here's a fascinating tidbit. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 of their hearts pump blood through their gills, while the third circulates blood to the rest of their body. It's a testament to their evolutionary uniqueness, making them truly remarkable creatures. Now, let's travel back in time, my darlings, to a time when dinosaurs still roamed the earth. It was during this era that sea turtles, those ancient mariners, first appeared in our oceans. These graceful reptiles have been gliding through the waves for over 100 million years, witnessing the rise and fall of countless species. Imagine, my dears, the stories these creatures could tell if only they could talk. They've witnessed the shifting of continents, the changing of climates, and the evolution of entire ecosystems. They are living fossils, a testament to the resilience of life on our planet. Sea turtles are perfectly adapted to life in the ocean. Their streamlined bodies and powerful flippers allow them to swim effortlessly through the water, while their hard shells protect them from predators. They are truly a marvel of evolution, perfectly at home in their watery world. But their lives are not without challenges. Sea turtles face numerous threats, from pollution and habitat destruction to entanglement in fishing gear and climate change. It's up to us, my darlings, to ensure that these ancient mariners continue to grace our oceans for generations to come. One of the most remarkable things about sea turtles is their incredible migration journeys. These animals travel thousands of miles across vast oceans, navigating using a combination of instinct, the Earth's magnetic field, and even the stars. Imagine, my dears, being able to find your way across an entire ocean, guided only by the stars above and the currents below. It's a testament to the incredible navigational abilities of these ancient creatures. Female sea turtles return to the same beach where they were born to lay their eggs, often traveling thousands of miles to do so. Once there, they dig a nest in the sand and lay hundreds of eggs before returning to the sea, leaving their young to fend for themselves. When the hatchlings emerge from their eggs, they face a perilous journey to the sea, dodging predators and braving the waves. It's a race against time, and only the strongest and luckiest will survive. Those that do will spend the next several years of their lives in the open ocean, feeding and growing until they reach sexual maturity and begin their own epic migrations. Now for something truly extraordinary, let's meet the seahorses, those upright swimming fish with horse-like heads and prehensile tails. These delicate creatures are unlike any other fish in the ocean, and they have some truly remarkable adaptations. Imagine, my dears, a fish that swims upright, has a neck like a horse, and a tail that can grasp like a monkey's. That's the seahorse, my darlings, a creature that seems to have been assembled from the spare parts of other animals. But the most extraordinary thing about seahorses is their unique approach to parenting. You see, it's the male seahorse that carries the eggs and gives birth to the young. The female deposits her eggs into a pouch on the male's belly, where he fertilizes them and cares for them until they hatch. Talk about devoted dads. Male seahorses are incredibly attentive parents, carefully regulating the temperature and salinity of the water in their pouches to ensure the survival of their offspring. It's a remarkable example of role reversal in the animal kingdom, and it makes seahorses truly special creatures. Now, let's drift into the ethereal world of jellyfish, those pulsating beauties that seem to dance through the water with an otherworldly grace. These ancient creatures, some of which have been around for over 500 million years, are found in all the world's oceans, from the sunlit surface to the deepest, darkest depths. Imagine, my dears, a creature made up of over 95% water, with no brain, no heart, and no bones. That's a jellyfish, my darlings, a creature that seems to defy the very definition of an animal. Jellyfish are incredibly simple creatures, consisting of a bell-shaped body, trailing tentacles armed with stinging cells, and a rudimentary digestive system. They drift through the water, propelled by the currents and their own gentle pulsations, capturing prey with their stinging tentacles. But despite their simplicity, jellyfish are incredibly successful creatures. They've been around for far longer than dinosaurs, and they continue to thrive in oceans around the world. Their ethereal beauty and graceful movements are a testament to the diversity and wonder of the natural world. Welcome, my dears, to the bustling metropolis of the coral reef. Imagine cities beneath the waves, teeming with life in every nook and cranny. That's what coral reefs are, vibrant ecosystems bursting with color, texture, and a dazzling array of creatures. These underwater oases are not just visually stunning, they are crucial for the health of our oceans and our planet. Today, we'll journey through these mesmerizing labyrinths, uncovering their secrets and understanding why their protection is paramount. Imagine yourself snorkeling above a reef, sunlight dappling through the water, illuminating a kaleidoscope of colors. Fish, adorned in the most flamboyant patterns imaginable, dart in and out of coral formations. It's a sight that takes your breath away, a reminder of the incredible beauty hidden beneath the waves. So grab your virtual diving gear, and let's plunge into this underwater wonderland, exploring the magic of coral reefs and discovering why we must cherish and protect these invaluable ecosystems. Prepare yourselves, my dears, for a visual feast. Coral reefs are renowned for their breathtaking beauty, a symphony of colors and shapes that rival even the most imaginative artist's palette. Imagine towering coral formations in every hue imaginable. Vibrant reds, electric yellows, soothing blues, and deep purples. Delicate sea fans sway gracefully in the current, their translucent tentacles reaching out like ethereal fingers. And then there are the fish, my darlings. Fish with stripes, spots, and patterns that would put a fashion designer to shame. They flit through the coral branches, a living kaleidoscope of color and movement. But the beauty of coral reefs runs deeper than just their visual splendor. It's in the intricate relationships between the creatures that call these reefs home, a delicate web of life that has evolved over millennia. Now let's unravel the mystery of these fascinating structures. What exactly is coral, you ask? Well, my dears, it all starts with tiny animals called coral polyps. Imagine these tiny creatures, no bigger than a pinhead, working tirelessly to build their homes. Coral polyps are like miniature architects, secreting a hard calcium carbonate skeleton around their soft bodies. Over time, millions upon millions of these polyps grow on top of one another, creating the vast, intricate structures we know as coral reefs. These reefs provide shelter and sustenance for a mind-boggling array of marine life. It's a remarkable feat of engineering, wouldn't you say? These tiny creatures, working together over generations, create some of the most diverse and productive ecosystems on Earth. But here's where things get truly fascinating, my dears. Coral reefs are all about collaboration, a dazzling display of symbiotic relationships where different species depend on each other for survival. Take, for example, the coral polyps themselves. They have a secret weapon, tiny algae called zooxanthellae that live within their tissues. These algae, like miniature solar panels, use sunlight to produce energy through photosynthesis, sharing some of this energy with their coral hosts. In return, the coral provides the algae with a safe haven and the nutrients they need to thrive. It's a win-win situation, a perfect example of nature's remarkable ability to create harmony and balance. This delicate dance between coral and algae is just one example of the intricate web of life that makes coral reefs so special. From cleaner fish that rid larger fish of parasites to crabs that protect corals from predators, every creature plays a vital role in maintaining the health and balance of the reef ecosystem. Section 5, Coral Reef, Biodiversity, a World of Wonder. Now let's talk about biodiversity, my dears, because coral reefs are like underwater cities teeming with life in every nook and cranny. They are home to an estimated 25% of all marine species, making them one of the most biodiverse ecosystems on Earth. Imagine a single reef teeming with thousands of different species of fish, invertebrates, and algae. There are fish that look like they're wearing lipstick, the aptly named lipstick tang, fish that can change their sex, the remarkable clownfish, and fish that can even walk on land, the mud skipper, a true fish out of water. And it's not just fish, my dears. Coral reefs are home to crustaceans, mollusks, sponges, sea turtles, sharks, and a dazzling array of other creatures. It's a veritable underwater menagerie, a testament to the boundless creativity of nature. The sheer variety of life found on coral reefs is truly mind-boggling, and it highlights the importance of protecting these invaluable ecosystems. Section 6. The importance of coral reefs. But coral reefs are much more than just pretty faces, my dears. These underwater cities play a crucial role in the health of our oceans and indeed the entire planet. For one thing, they act as natural barriers, protecting coastlines from erosion caused by storms and waves. Imagine, my dears, the devastating impact of a tsunami or hurricane on a coastal community without the protection of a healthy coral reef. Coral reefs also provide food and livelihoods for millions of people around the world. Fish caught on reefs are a vital source of protein for many coastal communities, and tourism associated with these underwater wonderlands provides jobs and economic opportunities. And let's not forget about the countless medicines and other products that are derived from coral reef organisms. From painkillers to cancer treatments, the potential of coral reefs to provide solutions to some of humanity's most pressing challenges is immense. Section 7. Threats to coral reefs. Sadly, my dears, these vibrant ecosystems are facing unprecedented threats. Human activities are taking a heavy toll on coral reefs around the world, and if we don't act now, we risk losing these invaluable treasures forever. Imagine, if you will, a once thriving coral reef now bleached and barren, its inhabitants vanished, its vibrant colors faded to a ghostly white. It's a heartbreaking sight, and it's a stark reminder of the fragility of these ecosystems. Overfishing, pollution, coastal development, and climate change are all contributing to the decline of coral reefs. It's a complex problem with no easy solutions, but we must act now to protect these invaluable ecosystems for future generations. Let's explore some of the most pressing threats to coral reefs and understand how our actions are impacting these underwater wonderlands. Section 8. Climate change, a looming danger. One of the most significant threats to coral reefs is climate change. As our planet warms, the oceans are absorbing much of this excess heat, leading to rising sea temperatures. Corals are highly sensitive to changes in water temperature, and even a slight increase can stress them out, causing them to expel their symbiotic algae. This process, known as coral bleaching, is a stark visual reminder of the impact of climate change on our oceans. When corals bleach, they lose their vibrant colors, turning a ghostly white. While bleached corals are not dead, they are significantly weakened and more susceptible to disease and death. If we don't reduce our greenhouse gas emissions and slow the rate of global warming, we risk losing these invaluable ecosystems forever. The future of coral reefs, and indeed the health of our oceans, depends on our collective action to address this global challenge. Section 9. Ocean acidification, a silent threat. But climate change isn't the only threat posed by our insatiable appetite for fossil fuels. As we pump more and more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, the oceans are absorbing a significant portion of this excess CO2, leading to a phenomenon known as ocean acidification. Ocean acidification is like osteoporosis for coral reefs. As the pH of seawater decreases, it becomes more acidic, making it harder for corals to build their calcium carbonate skeletons. This can slow down coral growth, make reefs more fragile, and even cause them to dissolve. Imagine, my dears, a world where the very foundation of coral reefs is slowly dissolving away, leaving behind a barren wasteland. It's a chilling thought, and it highlights the interconnectedness of our planet's systems. We must reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and transition to cleaner, more sustainable energy sources to mitigate the impacts of climate change and ocean acidification. The future of our oceans and the countless species that depend on them hangs in the balance. Section 10. Pollution, a toxic cocktail. Now let's talk about pollution, my dears, because our oceans are becoming increasingly contaminated with a toxic cocktail of chemicals, plastics, and other pollutants. Runoff from agricultural fields, sewage treatment plants, and industrial facilities is flowing into our rivers and streams, eventually making its way to the ocean. This pollution can have devastating impacts on coral reefs. Excess nutrients from fertilizers can fuel algal blooms, which block sunlight and smother corals. Sediment from construction and deforestation can cloud the water, suffocating corals and preventing them from receiving the sunlight they need to survive. And then there's plastic pollution, a scourge on our oceans that's choking marine life, entangling sea turtles, and accumulating in massive garbage patches. Plastic debris can damage coral reefs, block sunlight, and even leach harmful chemicals into the water. We must reduce our reliance on single-use plastics, improve waste management practices, and hold polluters accountable for their actions. Our oceans are not dumping grounds, and we must treat them with the respect and care they deserve. Section 11. Overfishing disrupting the balance. But it's not just pollution and climate change that are harming our coral reefs. Overfishing is another major threat, disrupting the delicate balance of these ecosystems and pushing many species towards the brink of collapse. Imagine, my dears, a fishing net dragging along the ocean floor, indiscriminately scooping up everything in its path: fish, corals, sponges, and other marine life. This destructive fishing practice, known as bottom trawling, is akin to clear-cutting a forest, leaving behind a barren wasteland. Overfishing of key species, such as herbivorous fish that graze on algae, can also have cascading effects on coral reefs. Without these grazers to keep algae in check, these fast-growing organisms can overgrow and smother corals, leading to the decline of the entire ecosystem. We must support sustainable fishing practices, such as setting catch limits, establishing marine protected areas, and promoting responsible aquaculture. By managing our fisheries wisely, we can ensure that these vital resources are available for generations to come. Section 12. Protecting our coral reefs. The situation may seem dire, my dears, but it's not too late to act. We can all play a role in protecting these invaluable ecosystems and ensuring that future generations can marvel at their beauty and wonder. Imagine a world where coral reefs are thriving, their vibrant colors restored, their inhabitants flourishing. It's a vision worth striving for, and it's within our reach if we act now. Supporting organizations working to protect coral reefs, reducing our carbon footprint, making sustainable seafood choices, and spreading awareness about the importance of these ecosystems are just a few ways we can make a difference. Every action counts, my dears, and together we can turn the tide for coral reefs and ensure that these underwater wonderlands continue to inspire awe and wonder for generations to come. Section 13. Hope for the future conservation efforts. And so, my dears, our journey through the magical world of coral reefs comes to an end. We've explored their beauty, their biodiversity, and their importance to our planet. We've also learned about the threats they face and the urgent need for conservation action. But let's not end on a note of despair, my friends. There is hope for the future of coral reefs. Around the world, scientists, conservationists, and communities are working tirelessly to protect and restore these invaluable ecosystems. From innovative coral farming techniques to the establishment of marine protected areas, there are reasons to be optimistic. Education and awareness are also crucial, and by sharing our knowledge and passion for coral reefs, we can inspire others to join the fight to protect them. The fate of coral reefs rests in our hands, my dears. Let's choose to act as stewards of our oceans, protecting these underwater wonderlands for generations to come. Together, we can ensure that the magic of coral reefs continues to enchant and inspire us all. And there you have it, my friends. Our magical journey through the ocean's wonders has come to an end. We've explored hidden coral cities, met creatures stranger than fiction, and learned about the delicate dance of life beneath the waves. Hasn't it been simply marvelous? Think back to when we first began, imagining ourselves sinking into that turquoise embrace. You've learned so much since then. From the tiniest clownfish sheltering in its anemone home to the mighty blue whale singing its lonely song, you've encountered a world far beyond our human one. I bet you never imagined fish wearing lipstick or sharks older than dinosaurs, did you? And those octopuses, my dears, escaping their tanks for a midnight stroll. It's enough to make one wonder what other secrets those depths hold, just waiting to be discovered. But more than just entertainment, my friends, this journey has hopefully sparked something deeper. A sense of awe, perhaps, at the sheer diversity and resilience of life in our oceans. For too long, we've treated the ocean as a limitless resource, a dumping ground for our waste, and a source of endless bounty. We've fished without thought for the future, polluted without concern for the consequences, and turned a blind eye to the damage we've inflicted upon this precious ecosystem. The ocean, my dears, is not invincible. It's a living, breathing entity, as vulnerable as it is vast. Just like our own hearts pump lifeblood through our bodies, the ocean regulates our planet's temperature, provides us with oxygen, and sustains an incredible web of life upon which we all depend. When we pollute the ocean, we poison ourselves. When we deplete fish populations, we threaten our own food security. And when we ignore the impacts of climate change, we put the very future of our planet at risk. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? But despair is not an option, my friends. Just as we have the power to harm, we also possess the ability to heal, to protect, and to restore. Each one of us, my friends, has a role to play in protecting our oceans. It doesn't require grand gestures or superhuman efforts. Small, everyday actions, when multiplied by millions, can create a wave of change powerful enough to turn the tide. Think about it, my friends. Choosing sustainable seafood options, reducing our plastic consumption, and supporting organizations dedicated to ocean conservation. These are all simple yet impactful steps we can take. Imagine telling your friends and family about the wonders you've learned about today, inspiring them to learn more about our oceans and the creatures that call them home. Imagine the ripple effect, the wave of awareness spreading outwards, empowering others to make a difference. We can all be guardians of the deep, my dears, protectors of this precious realm that sustains us all. It's a responsibility we share, an inheritance we must safeguard for generations to come. As we bid farewell to our underwater adventure, let's carry the magic with us. Let's remember the vibrant coral reefs, the playful dolphins, the ancient sea turtles, and all the other incredible creatures we've encountered on our journey. Let's share our newfound knowledge with passion and enthusiasm, inspiring others to appreciate the beauty and importance of our oceans. Let's make conscious choices in our daily lives that reflect our commitment to protecting this precious resource. The ocean's future, my dears, rests in our hands. Let's rise to the challenge, embrace our roles as guardians of the deep, and create a wave of change that will ensure the health and vitality of our oceans for generations to come. Thank you for joining me on this extraordinary adventure, my friends. Until next time, keep those imaginations swimming. Please like, subscribe, and share to KidsNNeurons.